right, guys, welcome back to Full Circle with Joyce. Today we're just all about art, okay? I have some very creative people in studio and they're sharing their talents with us, and hopefully you guys are being inspired by this November 1st, this Friday as well, Furahi Day, if you will, and a new month. And right now joining me on the show I have Pascaline Jabet, who's a string artist. Welcome to the show. Now you're a string artist, a painter, and you also do pencil drawings.
Yes.
Wow. So when did you start all these? And I'll just show some of your pencil drawings. This is all pencil. When did you start all this?
For pencil, I started last year, August.
Okay.
Because I was in school. I was doing a different course, totally different from art. But for painting, I started this year, February. Yeah, and the string art, I started in 2017.
I love this because I've always loved those photos where it's, you know, really up close portraits of like an old woman and you see every wrinkle.
Every wrinkle.
I love that. And here you've done that to recreate this through pencil art. So what are the things that really inspire you then when it comes to artwork?
Mostly more of a realism person. I want to see the exact thing that it's out there. If I'm drawing you, I want to draw you exactly how you are.
Yeah.
Yes. I just love realism because all of this, like this one, this is hyper-realism.
Right.
It's exactly, you can see what's going on.
Sure, sure.
Yeah.
And is this something you then started a while ago, or you're saying you've been in school? So is this something you were passionate about and just decided to go learn, or how did you find yourself here?
I studied land administration, which is a totally different thing from fine art.
Yeah.
I graduated last year with a degree.
In land administration?
Yes.
Amazing.
So after that, we had a short break of like 3 months where we were out of school. So I was like, what else can I do other than just being in school? And then I realized I used to draw cartoons and all that stuff. So I decided, let me just do something real.
Yeah.
And I love it. I'm actually planning to do masters in fine art, God willing.
Okay.
Yes.
Good for you. And I mean, at least your paintings certainly are very expressive, and I see you incorporate different things. It's not just about a thing, it's like something is happening.
Yes.
Right? So explain this to me. That's
So,
a wolf?
Yeah,
Or is
there
it
are
a
two
dog?
wolves. They're biting each other. It's an expression of toxic love.
Wow, it's like an illusion.
Yeah.
Can you guys see the two wolves on this? Hopefully you guys are picking this up on camera, but I don't know if you guys can see the two wolves. I can see it. At first I could only see that one on that side. Yeah, but it's almost like an illusion.
So it's a expression of toxic love. You want to stay, it's hurting. You want to leave at the same time, it still hurts.
Yeah.
So we just like confused what you're supposed to do, and that's an expression
really
of toxic
cool,
love.
though.
Yeah.
That's really cool. And tell me about this one. This one, I guess a lot of people might find a bit harder to understand.
Yes.
So
there's
we
an
see,
eye.
It's an eye.
It's an eye, and then there's a hand, and then the mirror, or actually the glass, which is broken.
Right.
So it's behind the mirrors.
Okay.
Yeah. So like the girl behind it is struggling. Like as there's so much we want to do, but we don't have opportunities. Like for me right now, I really want to study masters in fine art, but I'm unable to like finance myself. So I'm like in Kenya and trying to look outside the world. But what is like stopping me, it's like the glass, which is all the difficulties and all the stuff. So that's the hand trying to pull it, but it hurts.
Yeah. Wow, that's amazing. But deep down at heart, it sounds like you're a string artist. That's sort of your main core passion, and I believe we have some images that are going to be running on your screen for that just shortly, and I want you to try and explain a bit about what string art is as we look at those images. So tell me about this.
That's Jomo Kenyatta.
So these are some of the paintings. I think I've seen this one here.
So I've done Jomo Kenyatta, Obama, and President Uhuru Kenyatta. So what basically we do is we paint first, paint on board, like mbao, wood. And then after painting, you nail, unapigilia msumari, like the nailing part. After that, you do the strings to create that 3D.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like an up
I
price.
remember doing that once as like an arts and crafts thing, but it probably wasn't as detailed as yours would
Yeah.
be. Did we have any images of the string art to show?
Yes, it was the one for Jomo Kenyatta, Uhuru, and Obama. They're all in string art.
Okay. Amazing. And the string art then, how long does that take? Obviously, is that less than intensive than this? It has to be.
It is, because I have to use hammer.
It's more intensive
than
this one?
Yes.
Wow.
Actually, one can even take up to 2 weeks to 1 month.
Really?
For example, the one for Jomo Kenyatta, it took 2 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But for this one's just like, this one I did 2 nights.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's paint?
Yeah, it's paint, acrylic paint on canvas.
Paint. Okay.
Yes.
So, you know, you've talked then a bit about your struggles trying to finance yourself to do a master's in fine arts, right? Yeah. And do you find a lot of people sort of in your same shoes? Is the school that you want to attend to here? Or, you know, how is Kenya, I guess, taking up fine arts really?
For now, I think people are trying to understand. Like they're getting it right now, but still we are still far, because you can get someone, you tell them this goes for around 30K. He or she says you're too expensive, but what she really doesn't understand is what the time, the energy that went through here. So in Kenya,
the value of it,
I don't know, fine art, it's not that much.
Yeah.
I would like to do it outside Kenya.
Okay.
Where art is really appreciated.
Sure. But you know what I was told? I was once told that when you say you tell someone your price and then they tell you it's too expensive, you're just like, okay, fine. If it's too, you're just not the target market, right? Because someone somewhere will be more than happy to pay that 30K. In fact, they might even say you've underpriced it to some other people. So, okay, it's interesting. Which countries do you think then are really appreciative of the fine arts? Like
the UK. There's this story about the Face Off. It's a makeup artist thing. They really they have huge exhibitions. We have people coming to see your art, and at the same time they create a platform for you to sell or even place them at the museum for quite a time. Yeah. And I imagine you're also hoping then to get your artwork to the president. Yes. My previous guest managed to, and he's even lipied her school. President Kenyatta, msichana anataka kusoma fine arts. Masters. But you have what you're calling a presidential series. Yes. Tell me about that. The presidential series we are doing with my fellow artist called Cindy Kemunto Art. Okay. We are planning to do 50 presidents across Africa and the world. Wow. But what we are doing is string art, basically, because that's something so complicated for even women to do, because we have to sit down and do the nailing. Lazima umeshawajigonga vibaya? Yes, the first time 18 times, the first time. But since then, just once or twice. And you just kept going? Yeah. You had to finish the piece? Yes. Oh my goodness, okay. So you've also claimed to be the first woman in Kenya then doing that portrait string art, is that true? Yeah, true. Wow. Because in 2017, I actually Googled any string art artist in Kenya. I really tried to check, but there was no one. I only got it from people from outside the country. Yeah. So I'm hoping if the president gets the string art, that will be my highlight. Okay. Yeah. All right. And I mean, meeting the president then would be such a huge opportunity for you. Yeah. But the ideal is that there'll be a lot of other young artists riding on your back. There's that string art. Yes. That's amazing, because you've even done the shadows and whatnot. Yeah. There's shadows through, and all of that is now different colors of string. Yes. Wow. I have to color them. And that's a video of you in the process? Yeah, that's Cindy Kemunto. Okay. We are doing a presidential series with her. Okay. And you had said first you started by painting it. Yes, and then after that you nail and then do the strings. Wow. I don't know if there's a video for that. What sort of, and that's quite huge. Yeah. What sort of string? They're heavy. 1 meter by 1 meter. Okay. And it's wood, you said? Wood, yes.
So I wanted to ask you, yes, if you get to meet the president, there's a lot of young people who'd be riding on the back of you doing that.
Yeah.
And do you feel that Kenya is giving enough opportunity to young people to develop their talents, or so that you don't just go to State House and then you
And
just
then
like, thanks, Mr. President, bye, the rest of y'all jipange. What are some of the things and the issues that you'd like to bring out into light for him?
For now, I run a agency called East Africa Kids Fashion Week.
Okay.
It's a agency for kids to do fashion and art. So what I was planning to do is after like meeting the president, it will be an inspiration for those kids that they can trust me. I teach them and then spread the word of art across the globe. Yeah, so it will not only be for my benefit.
Yeah.
It will be for those young kids that I'm mentoring.
Right. Yeah. And do you look to displaying your work in any galleries or showcases or anything like that?
We recently did an exhibition at Clever Art Gallery.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was able to meet Esther Passaris.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
All right. So as we wrap up then, if someone wants to get in touch with you or get some of your artwork pieces, how can they reach you?
Instagram, Cheb Arts.
Cheb Arts.
Yes. And I have a YouTube channel, the same Cheb Arts. And yeah, that's all.
All right, all right. Well, Cheb Arts on Instagram, and of course there you've seen some of her pieces there on the screen, her string arts that she's been doing. If we have any connections, any people who work at State House watching, must they give this girl a chance, give her talent a chance, and I'm sure she'd be more than grateful. And as we get ready to wrap that up, let me read some of our feedback on our social media platforms. Those of you who are tuned in again on Facebook, it is at Switch TV Kenya. And Celestine Penda Reggae, you say Embu tuned in, big up Jabet, good work. Iman James says iyo ya left imeweza, ambia cameraman azoom. Hey, Madam Director, ambia cameraman azoom please, ana train watu wengine. Interesting questions. So would you train ya left ni gani? So if you're watching from the screen, it would be this one. Yeah, I assume it's this one. Please zoom in for Iman James. Iman James, there you go. I love it. Do you train other people then aside from kids? I know you talked about your children's foundation.
Yes. I train at my gallery, which is my house.
Okay.
Yes, I do training there. Yeah. So
all right.
if you want to be part of it, just DM me at Cheb Arts.
Cheb Arts. Yes. All right. Someone here says, to me, I just draw cartoons right now in Form 1. Is it possible that one can do arts like that? And that's by Marion Meta watching us from Eldoret. It sounds like they can, because you said you used to draw cartoons.
I used to draw cartoons only. So the only thing that came into reality is if we start to use the grid method.
Okay.
Yeah, they should check on what grid method is.
Okay.
Different types of pencils. Yeah.
So there's like there's techniques, right?
Yeah.
You still need to learn the skill, but there's a way for people to develop
but it's
their
easier
skill.
when someone is training you than just watching from YouTube or something else.
Okay, okay, because they can correct you as you go. All right. Hey Joyce, I'm Tony watching from Nakuru. I like you and your show also. Asante sana. Hello Switch TV. I'm Dennis Mutugi, Den Arts. The artist Akosawa, but I also do artwork. I prepare portraits. Well, that's great. Congrats to you too, Dennis. And here is someone saying, I'd like to express my talent, but the problem is my parents. Not only that, but where can I practice it and make it perfect? That's the problem, and that's by Sharon. Now, have you had any sort of challenges like that, trying to explain your craft and getting support for your craft from your family and people around you?
Yes, when I was in second year, niliambiwa go to shule, do what you're supposed to do. Leave alone the fashion, because I'm also a fashion model. Leave alone the fashion, all this other art thing. But when they came to my graduation, they saw the presidential series. So from then, they now say, we can even help you like do what you want, because they even pay for my transport. Okay. Because those pieces are huge. Yeah. Like they're big.
Yeah. Well, that's good, because it then means like for someone else who's struggling, sort of trying to explain themselves to their parents,
they just need
sometimes
to have
you need to show something.
Yes, you have
right?
to show.
Kukuongea tu.
Yeah.
it's as you're saying. Sometimes you you need to show someone what you can do.
What you can do.
The way we say actions almost speak louder than words. Like, this is your evidence, this is your proof. So whatever it is you're doing, painting, maybe show them like your dance moves in the house, or you know, sing them a song in the house,
and they will really appreciate that when they see
small.
it. Yes.
Well, I really do want to thank you so much, Chebet, for being here, and congratulations to you. We're going to be hoping that someone here will get you to the president.
I hope so.
But you know what? At the end of the day, presidents or not, like, you have a talent, and don't let, you know, anybody put you down for it.
True.
This is amazing work that you're doing. So
thank you very
keep
much.
pressing on.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we're gonna call it a break now as we get ready for our final segment for the day. I'm gonna have a producer, singer, songwriter in studio with me. He goes by the name Gitwamba. Stay tuned. This is Full Circle with Joyce.